Hello and welcome. Hello, Vivian. How are you, darling? Love a reading. Well, you're going to have to stick around. And hello, Helen. How are you? Just thought I'd start with a bit of music this week. And I'm going to tune into my essential oil group so I can see who is joining me from that page as well. So, looks like it's supposed to be streaming. I'm great. Absolutely. I am very great. So I hope you are great too. I'm just trying to find where I am streaming into my group, and it doesn't look like I can see that at the moment. So I just thought I'd put a little bit of background music on to get us into the vibe of nice and relaxed and feeling tuned in. This is a recording that I have done with my beautiful chimes, and a friend helped do a little bit of background organ distance. So just stop my music right now if I can. And I have got success. So hello and welcome. My name is Kay Hamilton and I'm known as the Courage Activator because I want to see you step into your full expression of who you are so that you can enjoy abundance, great health, great happiness, and make sure that you are living your life with the courage that it takes to create the life that you want, the courage that it takes to bring into your world what it is that you desire. So in the comments, can you let me know, are you living with your highest potential? Do you feel fully embodied in your footsteps that you are taking on your journey? And do you know who you are and where you want to go? Do you know what transformation you want or your need within? So tonight I'm going to talk to you about essential oils, and I work with Young Living essential oils. They're absolutely stunning. They are life-changing and highly transformational. Luciano, I don't necessarily see, if you want to see what's going on with your what did you say? Your romance. That's not the kind of work I do. But what I do is help you to step into your personal power so that you are attracting the right people. Because first and foremost, we need to do the inner transformation. We can't expect other people to come in and do the saving of us. That's our job. And often we just want that silver bullet or that immediate quick fix. So I'm more about, what do you need to fill in the gaps in your life? So I would really love you to share this out to other people so we can get this out in the world. And we've got quite a few people joining tonight, which is wonderful. Let me know where you're joining from. I will talk about some essential oils. I will offer some readings, some insight. And for those of you who are ready to reset and transform and step into your magnificence, hang into the end and we will do a little bit of a reset. So if you can join me for this hour ahead, you will get the full sense of who I am, how I roll, and you will go away with hopefully some enthusiasm so that you can embody the true essence of who you are in your personal power. Hey, Phyllis, how are you, darling? So, if you would like a reading, yes, put your name down. So a lot of I'm on my own tonight. Sometimes I have Tiffy with me, but she's with her little family who needs her right now. So she's taking a break at the moment. So I will put some names down. Vivian, I'm drawn to you, Vivian Emery. And I'm drawn to the people who interact, not just sit there and say, I want a reading. I want to know what's going on in your world. Like Helen, Helen Shana Sweet. So I'm going to write your name down because you've asked a question, you've interacted. This is not a one-way conversation for me. Here in Melbourne, need some direction. Not sure what I'm meant to be doing. A reading, please. Okay, and I will write down Cheryl. Not sure. Cheryl Lee Goulding. I'm in Tasmania, cold old Tasmania. I'm rugged up in my woolly jumper tonight, and I will be enjoying some time with you. And thank you for your inspirational comments. And hello, darling Sarah. How are you, beautiful? I'm good. And you're busy working, baby. Absolutely working. Cheryl, you're in Queensland. Oh, I guess you might be a little bit warmer than where I am. And I'm hearing it's cold in Melbourne. And I know people talk about Tasmania and Melbourne and the different climates. And I'm from Melbourne and I've got children in Melbourne, but I've been living in Tasmania for more parts of my life than I was living in Melbourne. But I know when I go there, when Melbourne's cold, it's really cold. Now I've just took myself across the road to the beach where I live, which is a very beautiful spot. And cold in New Zealand. Amy McMillan, I will put your name down. It's nice to know where you are because not everybody is in downtown Australia. And I love meeting, sometimes we get other Tasmanians on here, and I love meeting other Tasmanians as well. And then I get to meet you in the flesh, and some of you Melbourne people I do too. We're taking a week off next week. Very well deserved. Yay. I've been wearing my Kids Power every single day. It's my new favourite. So Sarah, who is commenting now, met me online a few years ago, and she has jumped into the beautiful world of Young Living. And she's loving her oils, and all her family is loving the oils, and even her husband's reaching out and enjoying. What's his favourite oil again, Sarah? Does he have a favourite oil? Yeah, I didn't reach out to your mum. I didn't send anyone a link tonight, Sarah, because I think your mum's always working. Not that she's always. All right, now, Vivian, first of all, I'm going to start the evening. I'm going to pull an oil for the evening, and let's put it out there that this is a message for each and every one of us. And how many of you love essential oils? How many of you work with Young Living oils? Our Young Living oils are absolutely beautiful. They're organically grown. They come with a seed to seal promise, so that we know from the seed stage to when they go in the bottle and they get the seal placed on, we know the quality of our oils. We know the quality of the farms where the plants are grown. Cheryl says she loves oils. Fantastic. Do you know about Young Living? Because I'm only talking about Young Living tonight. And you have a lavender oil in your diffuser. Awesome. Do you know we have the biggest lavender farm in all the world, which is quite amazing. And it's an organic farm, and we also work with all the local farmers in the area. We have partner farms. Okay, so the oil of the evening for everyone is bergamot. Now, bergamot oil helps us to feel encouraged. If we're feeling, sad, if we're feeling like we're dull and our light's kind of not shining as bright as it could be, bergamot is the oil for us. And yes, Helen, it is French lavender. I am Ferdinand. I hope you're well. Can you tell me about my ex-girl? Well, see what happens there, because I don't do that psychic. I'm not here in that mode or that capacity, really. I'm actually here in the capacity to help you transform. You got a bunch today. Awesome. Where did you get your bunch from? So we have Lavandula angustifolia is our lavender oil. And interesting to note that not all lavender oil is created equally. And often it can be sold to you as a pure essential oil. But have you ever looked at the regulations? Because they only actually have to put a little bit of pure oil in the bottle, and they can still call it pure, 100% pure, but they don't tell you the percentage in the bottle. Gifted by a friend. You love bergamot, says Sarah. So Bergamo helps us to release the fear of the unknown. So let's know in the comments how many of you got, you're scared. Okay, am I going to meet the boyfriend of my dreams? Or I've lost my love. What am I going to do? Or I'm not working in the industry that I'd like to work in. I'm not feeling fulfilled. Or I know that I've got a purpose in life, but I don't quite know what it is. So all of these things where we have that confusion is what, when we live in that, when we stay in the energy of that confusion, we don't get very far because it blocks us. And what I do is I help you to unblock those things that have you holding yourself back. I help you work through those fears and also help you to pinpoint exactly where they come from. And it's usually very close to home, but usually because it is so close to home, we can't necessarily get the answers ourselves. And that's what I do when I do one-on-one readings. I overthink a lot, so it sounds like something you need. Bergamo. Yeah, absolutely. Sarah, I was to start my business. I was talking about it for 2 years, designed logo, talked about products, names. Then 4 months ago, I just did it. These oils changed my life. Thank you, Sarah, for acknowledging that. And Sarah's actually using our cleaning products in a non-toxic cleaning business. Sarah, you can put your advertise your business here. Have you got a Facebook page or a link? Sarah is in northern New South Wales on the coast somewhere. So if you're looking for a great cleaner with the right oils and no toxic nonsense, Sarah could be your friend. Phyllis Dalton, you've lost your husband. I recall you talking about that with us last week. You can't do it on your own. Well, you just saying I can't do it on my own, you are locking yourself into that belief system. We need to think about our words. We need to think about our thoughts. We need to change our thoughts. We need to change our belief system. So I'm just going to read a little bit about bergamot for you. This is what we're going to start with. It has a relaxing effect and helps build self-confidence, self-acceptance, and enhances your mood. It relieves feelings of despair, self-judgment, and low self-esteem. So hands up, have you been there? Any of those things ringing a chord with you? Bergamot releases your need to be in complete control so you can flow with life more easily. Be in the moment, relax and trust the universe to handle details of any life situation. Now, trusting is something, it's almost an art that we need to practice. It's not something that we were born with this. Well, I guess we were born with a lot of trust, but then as we grew up, things happened in our life. The little Johnny punched me in the schoolyard, or my big sister was mean to me, or my dad left, or my mum can't look after me in the way I need, or whatever it is, whatever our story is. Do we want to get stuck in our story, or do we want to transform, move on, and open to possibilities? So, Phyllis, when I'm looking at you, and please bring your questions in, because I want this to be a conversation and not necessarily me directing things to certain people. I do have Vivian, Helen, Cheryl, and Amy down, and I'll come back to you people if you hang on in here. Bergamot, it helps you to be in the moment. It helps you to relax and trust. Now, do we all have full trust? Not necessarily. Be in the moment. Oh, so I'm going to read that again. I've just seen Sarah's comments. I'm doing too many things at once. Release the fear of the unknown. Now, when life throws us a curveball, I'll call it a curveball, that can throw us into some sort of a spin, and it can spin us out if we don't look at our thoughts and our words. If we are not mindful of what we want to think and bring in, we become open to that fear dominating where we're headed. And my message is leave the fear at the door. Oh, here's a little saying I remember when I was in my darkest hours years ago. I remember finding a little book of wisdom, and in it said, fear knocked on the door, and faith answered. Now, just that little saying has held me in good stead, because if we're going to stand in the fear, like Phyllis, I'm so scared I can't do it on my own. If you want to hold yourself in that energy, I believe you're going to have a real struggle. But what if you turned that around and said, my husband's gone, but I know he's near me, his spirit is with me and helping me to move forward in every step I take. So if you turn that around with your mind, you're going to find it easier. And of course, do I have a bergamot here? I don't right on me, but you could grab your bergamot. Let's imagine this one's at bergamot. You can just put a little drop on your wrist, activate it like this, and bring it up to your nose and just start smelling. And when you breathe in the sense of these beautiful aromas, this one, by the way, was Ecuadorian lang lang, beautiful, very soft and very, very supportive. Yum. But if that was bergamot, it's going to help you to feel it's helpful when dealing with dependency or compulsiveness of personal physical addictions, which might be I am addicted to having someone near me all the time, or I have put all my faith and trust and belief in someone, and then when someone moves out of our life, then we're struggling. But wouldn't it be a better plan to be putting faith and trust in ourselves? So place bergamot on the heart to release this patterning and embrace new experiences. I'm just looking to one of my other pouches here to see if I had bergamot, and I don't, but that's all right. So putting it on your heart and saying, my stress is, I can manage my stress. I take life in my stride. And it will help with the mind and body and soul. So that's kind of a little bit, set us on a little bit of a theme for tonight. And Cheryl, you love this information. I do too, Cheryl. I came across a collection of oils that looks a bit like this. Actually, this is my first collection, had 10 oils. And I purchased one of these in 2010. And the change it made in my life was mind-blowing. So if you want change and you bring these oils into your life, I can guarantee you that your life is going to change. And particularly if you're going to use them with intention. So I'm just going to read Sarah's comment and then I'll come to you, Vivian. Shucks, Kay, thanks. I do. Thieves is the only way to go. And that's our beautiful blend, which comes in this collection as well. And we have it in concentrated house cleaner. We have it in toothpaste. We have it in a powder. Have you tried the powdered Thieves? What is it? I can't remember what they call it. It's just a cleaner, but it's a powdered cleaner. Brilliant for cleaning stainless steel and stubborn stains, toilets, hand basins. It's fantastic, Sarah. And it has the Thieves blend in it. Now, Thieves is a really powerful oil or group of oils that are going to totally transform your life. The Thieves is protective, empowering. It's got cloves, rosemary, lemon, eucalyptus, and one other, rosemary. So it's got some powerful oils in it. And we have it, oh, look, we have it in a spray. We have it in a little hand sanitizer as well. Actually, when you get yourself set up with a kit like this these days, we get extra goodies in the box as well as a and it comes with a diffuser. Not quite this one, but there's a choice of diffusers. Phyllis, can I order the oils off your page? I need a real cleansing. Phyllis, how about we have, I'm going to put a circle around your name. You can. My website is khamilton.com. You will find my oils there. But I encourage people to have a conversation with me and I can help you walk through the process if you like. So, yes, we can. We love getting oils to the people. And are you in the US? Because you can get the USA. This company is a worldwide company, so people can access these oils all around the globe, which is amazing. So, all right, now we're moving forward with the energy of the bergamot. As my heart opens, love and light enter. Why would they name it thieves? Not being funny, it's just words mean a lot. Perfect. Great question, Vivian. So they named it thieves because Gary Young, the founder of our company, he researched what was happening during the time of the plague a couple of centuries ago. And what was happening was that a lot of people were dying. There was a real plague going on in Europe, and the spice traders couldn't, or this group of people couldn't trade their herbs and spices because all the ports had shut down. There was no importing and exporting, and people were getting sick and things like that. So this group of people were robbing the bodies of the dead. However, they weren't getting the plague, and the king's army sent out his troops to say, go and find these people who are not getting the plague and find out what they do so they don't get the plague. Now, this is the story behind these masks, and I found this one in Venice, so it's dear to my heart. I walked into this shop and she could smell the thieves on me. So I was telling her about the story, and she said to me, oh my gosh, that's what these come from. So under here, and you think of the medical masks and the masks that everyone's been wearing around lately or over the last few years. Now, the original or these ones that were being used, all the herbs and spices sat in here, and they'll put them on their nose. And so what's happening? They're breathing these herbs and spices in, and I believe they also put them all up over their body. So they were anointing themselves with beautiful herbs and spices. So Gary Young, when he researched that story, he decided to find out what oils were in there and what spices, and he created this blend called Thieves, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's just, and most of us fall in love with it. So I put this on my feet, and particularly, yum, imagine that clove and the cinnamon, the lemon, the rosemary and the eucalyptus, so you get a whole mixture of notes in here. Meaning different smells and different vibrations, different energy with all of this beautiful mixture. I even have it in my toothpaste, so it's great for happy, healthy gums. And if you want to have healthy gums, and you like me, and you aren't interested in fluoride or chemicals in your products that you're using, particularly your personal care products, well, Thieves is a great answer. All right, Vivian, thanks for asking a question. So I'm going to pull a card for you, or pull a couple of cards for you, and then I'll go to Helen, and then Cheryl, Amy, and Phyllis, and let's know. Well, you can put your names down if you'd like a reading, and we'll see if I can get you. The senses would be having a party. Absolutely, Helen. So our smell, our sense of smell, what happens, there's receptors in our nose, and actually they've discovered there's receptors right throughout our body. So when we smell them, they go in through the limbic system of our brain, in through the amygdala, and they work their magic. They release old patterns and old memories, and then they open the door for new beginnings, for new thoughts, for new ways, for new actions. Anything Thieves. So that's another one of hubby's favorites. He actually sprays himself before going into clients' home. He loves the smell so much. Fantastic. When I go on planes, I'll just, put it all over my clothes, and, oh, I've got a little bit in my mouth. Oh, gosh, that tasted beautiful. Yum. All right, Vivian, how are we going? What have we got here? Rosemary. Vivian, it's time for you to remember who you are. It's so rosemary oil is the card that's coming up for you, and so are you feeling stuck? Have you forgotten your creativity? And I would have to go back. You can give me some messages. Oh, back here you said you're trying to trust. So I would recommend you delete the word trying. If I tried to stand up right now, I wouldn't be standing up. But if I made a decision to stand up, if I thought, right, I'm standing up, that is a different thing, because I'm carrying through with the action of standing up. But if I'm trying, to me, that word trying is feeling very, it can be limiting. So I would be turning your words around and saying, I am the very essence of creation. My creativity flows through me with ease and grace. So rosemary oil is all about remembering who you are. And to me, it's remembering what you're here for, and remembering that you have gifts, and remembering how empowered you can be. And now the kids are at it. Yay, I got to go, beautiful. Lots of love. Thanks, Case, for having me tonight. So there you go. Reach out to Sarah if you're living on the coast, or if you want to know that, send me a message as well. So, Vivian, does that ring true for you? Let me know how that feels for you. Rosemary is a great oil for hair. It's a great, we'll look into my little beautiful wonder book and see if I can get some more information for you, anything else. It's around self loyalty, alertness, keeping you alert, and how it shows you how to treat others by the way you treat yourself. So it's time for you to honor and really get into that mode of your sense of who you are. And hello, Holly Burling and Layla. I can put your name on the list. We'll see how we go. And I've just been saying to people, if I don't get through you, you can through to you tonight. You can reach out. You can have organise a time for a one-on-one with me. And if you'd like a one-on-one, type in the comments one-on-one. I will give you a 15-minute quick consult where we can dig a little bit deeper, or you can have a one-on-one, a full sense of one-on-one, and book me up for a whole consultation, and that'll really put those shifts into, into overdrive or overload. Layla, I will put your name down, Layla Hayes, and Kathleen Connor. I also have an essential oil group, a Kay's Essential Oil Wisdom, and you can come and join that. So that if you can see the screen, Kay's Essential Oil Wisdom, or my website is there, khamilton.com. You can book your complimentary call, or you can book a full reading where I work with colour essential oils, and you get your own drawing that I create during your session. So I work very uniquely. So the other blend that's coming through for you, Vivian, is clarity. So I already have the answers inside me. Now, isn't that what rosemary's all about? So this blend, do I have clarity? I do. This blend helps you to get clear when you're confused, and it will have lots of oils that will, wake up your mind and help you to stay focused. And yeah, and I need to get something for my hair to nourish. I've been thinking about doing a rosemary rinse. Well, a lot of people put rosemary in their shampoos. So rosemary and clarity are your go-to oils, Vivian. And as I say, reach out if anyone's interested in grabbing a wholesale account and saving 24% off. That is my expertise, to help you connect with these oils and become, have them become a part of your life. Now I'm looking for Helen Shane Sweets. Are you still here, darling? Let me know. I like to call people's names out so I'm not giving a reading and you're missing it. And Diane needs need your finance. Finance, that's easy. You just grab an abundance oil and start thinking about your affirmations. So, yeah, let me know, Vivian. Do you want to reach out? Who are we going? Yay, Helen. Now, where are you from? Are you from the US? Was that right? Does my memory serve me correctly or not? And I can't remember whether you had a specific question. And Robin Wright's here. She's another Young Living oiler. and she knows all about abundance. I wear my abundance on my heart. I've got one in the bathroom and I roll it on my heart every day and affirm that, I'm abundantly fulfilled in life. So you're in Melbourne, Helen. Awesome. I am coming over to Melbourne in a couple of weeks, and maybe I need to set up a date or a time to do an oil workshop over in Melbourne. Let me know what part of Melbourne you are in. Let's see. Let's tune in to Helen at the moment. Okay, Helen, you're tuning into some good juju so you get the right answers. Cold Melbourne. Yeah. My children have nice and heated houses. So for you, it's what's coming up is neroli. And neroli is about choice or no choice. Let me know. Do you feel like you've got choices or you're about to make a choice? Oh, North Melbourne, that's not too far. My daughter's in Williamstown. I make my choices from the still point within. Now, neroli is a highly regarded oil. It's a very beautiful oil, very precious oil. So it's all around, what choices are you making, and let me know if that one resonates with you. I don't know if it'll be in this book actually, because we not sure. Let me see. I don't think it is, because I don't think we had neroli in those times, but I could go to another reference and give me some feedback, Helen. Have you got some choices to make? I'll see if it's in this one, and it's not in this one either. I'd have to dig deeper. But neroli it's a great oil for a new space. It's a good oil for the lungs. Hey, Taiki from Gisborne, New Zealand. Oh, wow, that's awesome. So, and I'm going to choose another oil for you. Yes, it resonates. Waiting to hopefully soon. All right. And the blend that is also going to help you is forgiveness. Have you got some forgiveness? Have you got some sadness around your heart? Have you got some grievances there? Are you hoping to move? Okay. So the affirmation is, I choose to forgive myself, or I choose to forgive some experience or something that's happened, or there might be something discord going on, and I allow myself to learn from all experiences. So maybe something's happened to you that's, sorry, my hair's all over my face. Maybe something's happened to you that's put you in a state where you feel, the words coming to me are hard done by, or dislodged or jilted, something. Maybe you're not happy with the landlord because you've got to move. I'm not quite sure what all that is about. When I'm working online in this way, I can't really dig fully deep into what's going on. That's more, if you really want to get to the bottom of issues, let's have a one-on-one. Or some people just like to grab these oils, and life just changes for you no matter what, really. Son's in hospital, mental illness, and I'm a kinship carer for my grandchild. Oh, okay. So I can see a whole lot of things unfold in my mind that I don't want to talk about right now, but I can see that you've got a lot going on, so I could understand that that you would have some of those feelings. And thank you for that, Helen. So yes, come and find us in K's Essential Oil Wisdom. Come and get to know our community. I go live every Wednesday, and I'm often pulling cards for people or anyone who joins our oil community. We work together, we watch each other shine, and that's what it's all about. So Cheryl Lee Goulding, are you about still, darling? Let's see what we might have for you, and tune into a message that is going to be pertinent for you. Helen, if you haven't got oils, I would definitely be saying come and grab some, because life can turn on a pin once we start acknowledging that our needs are, start meeting our personal needs. Then we're so much more power going on for everything else we've got going on in the world. Okay, Cheryl. Now, where do you're from Queensland? What part of Queensland, Cheryl? And tune in. Let's see what we can see coming for you, Cheryl in Queensland. Okay. Okay, are you feeling revitalized or are you feeling conquered? And nutmeg is the oil for you. Are you feeling adrenally fatigued, like you've lost your inner get up and go? Are you feeling, the words coming are used and abused? Are you feeling over? Do you stretch southeast Queensland? Oh, okay, nice. Are you feeling like you've kind of run out of your mojo? Nutmeg oil helps to revitalize your inner flame. And let's see what else we've got going on here. I'm going to read what nutmeg is all about so you can get a deeper understanding of that one. When I find the page, soothing and uplifting, and let's know it does that. Absolutely. Okay, nutmeg is comforting and soothing and energizing, centering, uplifting, conveying encouragement and spontaneity. So there's that thing earlier on. What was our first card for the collective? Was encouraged. So feeling encouraged and enthusiastic. So it helps when you're feeling exhausted, helps to dissolve sadness, brightens your mood, allows you to embrace flexibility, spontaneity, and joy. Now, isn't that sounding more juicy and more lush rather than those feelings of being downtrodden and I'm even getting lack of self-worth? So let's know, does that resonate with you, darling? That's you. Okay. Well, reach out. Let's turn it around. Okay. What about you, Amy McMillan? Are you about? And I've written something next to Amy. Helen, if your son's got mental illness, while I'm waiting for Amy to respond, Amy, Phyllis Dalton, Layla Hayes, Takeo, I'll write your name down, darling. And I'm not sure. Okay, Amy, let's go to you. Taiki, T-A-I-T-U-H-A. Thank you very much. Resonates with you well. Awesome. So, yeah, anyone who wants to have a conversation, put in the comments and I can find you, or come and find me at Kay's Essential Oil Wisdom, and let's get some of these beautiful things into your life. Let's turn it around. Now, what was I saying a little bit earlier? The person with Helen with mental illness, make sure they're getting nutrition. They've done a lot of, so mental illness is when our stomach's out of whack and when our body's not absorbing the minerals and the nutrition. That's often what is going on when people have got, mental health issues. And I've got some things I could recommend there if you did want to know more. Okay, so now we've got Amy, the wise person or the unknowing person? Do you feel wise or do you feel like you don't know? My heart and wisdom mind are one. Let me know if that sounds like you. Teresa Hamilton. Awesome. I wonder if we're related. I don't know of any Teresas in my family, but there might be. So sage oil is going to help with you, a bit of both, Amy. So a bit of sage oil is going to help with the cleansing, the clearing, and a blend that will be supportive for you is gratitude. So remember that gratitude is so important. Once we start looking at the sunshine in life, the things we're grateful for, once we start tuning our mind into what we do have, what we don't have, or our worries about what we don't have drops away, because we're filling our mind with good things. And when we're in that vibration of gratitude, it helps us to expand, and it helps us to look for all the worthwhile things and the worthy things that we have in our life that are here for us. So Amy, that's you. And Phyllis Dalton, are you still here, darling? Layla Hayes, Kathleen Connor, Takey, or Teresa? But we're looking for Phyllis. Are you still here, darling? We'll see what comes up for you. Yeah. Amy, I was going to read while I'm waiting for that. I'll see PQRS. See what sage, if there's anything else I can give you on sage. Cleanse and purify. Surrendering to your spirit and allowing the wisdom of your elders to support your path. So was the sage for the oil. Sage was for they're both for the oil. Sage oil and gratitude oil. Thank you, universe, for always conspiring on my behalf. So you're giving thanks, and then when you're giving that thanks, you're starting to bring in the energy of trust. And when we have the energy of trust, things start falling into place. And even if they don't fall into place in the speed we want them to, we become able to just let go and know that whatever's happening is meant to be happening. Now, so Phyllis, are you here, or Layla? I do suggest people hang in. I can't kind of do everyone all at once, so there's a bit of patience here. And I will do in about 10 minutes or so, I will do a general reset for everybody. So if you are interested in just resetting through a bit of visualization and some sounds, go and grab your oils if you have got some oils, something that's going to help you just open the door for something new. So thanks, Amy, for that confirmation. Teresa, I'm going to go straight to you because no one else is saying, hey, I'm out of this list, is saying I'm here. All right, so now we want something for Teresa. Where do you hail from, Teresa? Let's tune in. Give us your intention. Oh, Layla, you're here, so I'll go to you next. So, Teresa. Oh, Geelong. Okay, I'm from Melbourne originally. I used to love my holidays at Bowen Heads, down at Bowen Heads / Ocean Grove. As a young child, we used to go camping there. Beautiful place. Melissa, paradise is an attitude of the heart. So are you got something that you're feeling resentful about at the moment, or are you filled with gratitude? So Melissa is a beautiful oil, very powerful oil, and a very valuable oil. It's all around. Where is it in here? Melrose. Melissa, back into the light. Have you lost your sense of lightness in life? Is resentment overtaking, or feeling like you've been hard done by? It's strengthening and revitalizing aroma is calming, purifying, and cleansing. It helps those who are sensitive feel pressure easily and are emotionally shut down. Beneficial when you find yourself in the depths of hopelessness, self-doubt. It's going to help you remember who you are and why you're here. So maybe you've kind of wandered off the track, or something's come into your life that's put you in a sense where, you've maybe shut down your belief or your sense of what spirit, and that spirit that's within you. Maybe it's kind of just going through a time of reevaluation. Melissa will store clarity and bring support and balance back, allowing joy to flow through you and your life. Now the blend, well, let's see what we've got blend-wise for you. The oil that is going to help you pull through to the other side of this. And it's Envision. So that marries up with Melissa. And let me know, Teresa, does it resonate with you? So Envision is the oil that helps you bring your vision into your world. So it's the oil I use when I want to start a new project, or so say I want to do a masterclass, a vision board masterclass, or if I'm opening the door to bring in some new things into my offerings or something like that. Envision's the oil that will help you to expand your vision and open the door for new things to come in. How does this sound to you, Teresa? It stimulates your creative and intuitive abilities and encourages renewed faith in your future endeavors. So have you lost a bit of faith? Yeah, absolutely right. Awesome. So it's balancing, uplifting, it reawakens your internal drive and your individuality, and it reinforces positive emotions and eliminates fears and emotional blocks that are interfering or hindering your pathway. Renews your focus. I love it. And instigates your strength necessary to achieve your dreams so you can move forward in a self-assured direction. So if you want to grab any of these oils, once again, reach out, come and join my K's Essential Oil Wisdom group, and I'll friend request you and say, hey, do you want to have a conversation? So if you are interested in having a bit of a chat, please reach out. And definitely, if you want to grab some oils, of course I'm here to help you do that, because I want to see you stepping into your courage, moving on from what's holding you back. Leela, where are you from, darling? Let's tune in to Leela and see what's going on in your world. Told to stop there, and you do as you're told, right? Tea tree. Now, tea tree is another cleansing oil. My pleasure, Teresa, and come and join our Oil Wisdom group. Maryborough, Queensland. Oh, awesome. I've just been up there caught a bus from Harvey Bay and went up to Yeppoon. My last surviving aunt lives at Harvey Bay, so I recently went up to visit the family there. So, Leela, understanding or intolerant, which of you weighs heavier or lighter at the moment? So patience, tolerance, and genuine interest enhance my understanding. So is there something that's got you in a little bit of a state of confusion at the moment, a state of a dilemma? And I'm getting the word path. So something where you want to move forward with what you're doing. You can clarify if I'm on the right track, if you like, around that. And the blend, or it might be a single, there's a couple of singles here, is transformation. So this is a really powerful oil. It's going to help convert. I need patience. My husband just passed away. Oh, darling. So, okay, beautiful. Transformation is going to help you convert that negative energy in and help you move forward and bring more positivity into your life. Or you could be leaning on frankincense. So frankincense oil is in our beautiful kit that I just showed you here. In all honesty, I might bang on about this, but this is going to be life-changing for anyone who embraces. This is a great place to start, is to get a kit of oils which Young Living's made up, where there's oils in there for everybody and everything. And frankincense is in that collection as well. So it's a time for you to feel gentle with yourself and be prepared to know that there's a process for you that you will be going through. And grief has its stages, and in your with the tea tree, it's the it's time for you to come to some understanding of things. And I would even go further than that, some understanding which supports acceptance. And I feel like that is something that you might be having a bit of a struggle with at the moment. Yeah, losing a partner like that is a real tough gig. I've had experience at some of that and what it's like when your partner is not around you anymore. So hope that's helpful for you, and let's all send some love Layla's way. Hey Nicole, how are you, darling? Thanks for joining. So Takey, are you still here? Let me know. Very soon I'm going to do a reset for everyone, so hang in till the end and I will do a little bit of a reset. My pleasure, Layla. And very true, it's only 49. Oh, darling. Doors close in our life, and if you've had a lovely relationship, you can just be grateful for what time you've had together. Life throws us many curveballs, and us learning to become resilient and filling that void for you is going to be so important, Layla. Hi, Cam Newen, love a reading, please, from New Zealand. Darling, I'm just waiting on Tycho, Kathleen Connor. I've done you, Teresa, haven't I? So I can tick you off the list. And in a minute, I'm just going to walk us through a meditation and just to help you reset. So grab your oils if you've got something there. And if you haven't, maybe it's time you had a chat with me. Elizabeth, I'm just going to go to you because I know that you're pretty sure you'll still be here. Let me know, because we've got in a couple of minutes I will move into a bit of a reset for everybody so that you can move on. Elizabeth, Bay Laurel, and Bay Laurel is around shame and respect, self-respect and the daring light the pathway to my heart. So it's time for you to really kind of go, right, I deserve this. This is me, and aren't I brilliant? And I need to respect myself. So I would be questioning your boundaries. What are your boundaries like? Have you got good boundaries in place? And what is there in your life that it's time for you to say no to? And the blend is abundance. I am a vessel of abundance, and I allow it to flow through me with ease. So I just wonder around that. Elizabeth, let me know how that sounds for you. Abundance is a beautiful blend, folks. It helps us to energetically align with that ability to attract abundance into your life. Now, it doesn't matter, darling, Kirsty, if you don't have oils. Not at all, because I'll talk you through we're using the breath mostly, and I'll be playing my beautiful bowl. I have a little bowl that I like to bring in, so I bring in a little bit of sound and my chimes just at the end of it to bring us back. So abundance for you, Elizabeth. Are you looking for abundance? Do you feel like you're lacking things? Do you feel like you deserve? They're the questions I'd be asking you all. Okay, so now what I want you to do is remember to come and find me in Kay's Essential Oil Wisdom. That's a group where I educate you about oils and what Young Living does. I do readings in there. I go live in there on a Wednesday night. And anyone who wants to grab some oils, send me a friend request. Come and find me on Facebook, and I will send you a friend request as well. Okay, so what I want you to do is just relax and tune into your body. If you can, put your feet on the floor and just let yourself go. Close your eyes and just listen to me walking you through this little visualization. So with each time I ring the bowl, which will be about 3 times, I'm just going to delete that comment because someone's being rude about wanting a reading. Okay, so let's try do that again. Let's take a breath and breathing in deeply, tuning into a little area just below your tummy button, and as you breathe out, just tune into your body and allow the energy that's tense, uptight, or feeling any discomfort to let go. And take a little sneaky breath, and I'm going to bring my bowl, take another breath, and allow your magnificence to expand. Feel the aura and your energy levels increase, and deep breath right into your belly, and then letting go. And if you feel inclined, you can really push that breath out. And just sitting quietly for a moment and feel that beautiful presence of calm and reassurance going right throughout your body, permeating your body and your heart. And this time, another breath. And allow your heart to expand. Feel your feet on the ground and feel God, Creator, above you, shining their light down on you, connecting with your heart and your feet on the ground so that you have Father Sky, Mother Earth, and you in the middle with your beautiful heart space. And just allow yourself to bathe in that beautiful, nice, calm, relaxing state where you can let go of all your worries and feel empowered. And I'm just going to bring you just back into that space of where you're at. Connect with your courage. Work out what step you need to take. Grab some oils and make sure you are thinking positive thoughts and giving yourself pats on the back for everything you do, because life can be such a quagmire if we let it. But I'm here to remind you that you are the director of your life. And my question is, are you going to step into your courage and let yourself shine from within so that those around you are touched by your light? Thank you very much for joining me. My name is Kay Hamilton, and I'm known as the Courage Activator. So I look forward to connecting with some of you over in Kay's Essential Oil Wisdom, or send me a friend request and we will get connected. I will be back again next Thursday night, and on Saturday I have an uplifting conversation with my lovely friend Shelley Driver, who's going to talk about her journey with coming out and into the world and shining her light. So from my heart to yours, thanks very much. I hope you all have a great evening or day wherever you are. Thanks for joining me. Bye.